Okay guys, wanted to give you a quick tutorial on how to get some sound from your iPad and your keyboard into the same pair of headphones for your students. If you have a keyboard like the Yamaha P55, it has a great feature on the back that says aux in. And what that'll allow you to do is you'll put your USB in from the iPad, and coming out of the iPad you'll put your aux in. And what that'll do is send the audio from the iPad and the MIDI from the iPad into the keyboard, and it'll come out of the student's headphones. Now, what you'll need to do if you have an older keyboard or a less expensive keyboard that doesn't have an aux in, like this Yamaha P105, if we go around to the back of this guy, we do not have an aux in port. We have a nice aux out port, and we have our USB MIDI to host, which is great. So what you're going to do is still bring your USB MIDI out, and if we follow that up, we will need one of these adapters to plug it into the iPad. Little tip for some fuzzy background noise you can get: on the bottom of this adapter you can plug in the charger at the same time, but I found that generally creates some static white noise. So I just try to make sure these iPads are charged up before classes. Now, how do we get the audio back in since we don't have an aux in? So what you're going to do is you're going to go aux out right there, and you're going to need to buy a little mixer for your keyboard. This is by Donner, and I believe it was like $40 on Amazon. And then I just used some Velcro strips and secured it to the keyboard here. So your aux ins are going to go in channel 1, that's your piano, and then you bring in your audio from the iPad into channel 2, and your headphones actually come out of the mixer, and that's where your students get their sound. We've just plugged the phone's hole here so that there's no audio coming through the speakers, and that's basically it. As you can see, we've got our cord coming out of the iPad, and that is what's coming in channel 2 down here. So hit me up if you have any more questions on how to make this work. Happy to help.